Hey guys, welcome to today's video. My name is Ajane if you're new. I'm a medical social worker. I work in a hospital setting and a clinic setting. So it's a holiday special, so welcome to the vlog. So it is Christmas week, and I'm just wanting to show you guys just a little bit of how the week goes when we have a holiday. I think the next holiday I'm gonna do the day after, but it's Christmas week. We are open Monday through Thursday, full schedule, and of course we're trying to pack our schedule just because we'll be closed definitely for sure Friday and then for sure Monday, to make sure that we cross a lot of T's and dot all of the I's, to make sure that our patients have all of their medication, know where to go just in case of an emergency. And yeah, I thought that I was gonna come in with a delivery, but I didn't. So that's a nice little surprise, but also it's like nerve-wracking because we'll be out for 2 days and then the weekend, and so I worry that if my patients come in that we'll have a situation that I won't be able to help or give clarification on. So that is definitely concerning, but we're gonna just work through it. We're gonna power through. There are PRN social workers that come in during the weekend, and there are social workers at the hospital that work on the maternal fetal unit floor, and they might be able to assist because they are kind of familiar with our patients. So we'll see how it goes, and I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. Day 2 at the hospital, guys. I am just leaving a patient's room. She was meeting with lactation consultant, so I'm on my way back to do my notes.
First floor.
So a lot of the times there are hours where I'm not like doing anything or like talking to any patients, and then it's like a cluster where all of the patients start calling or needing something, needing assistance, and then I'm like 50 notes behind. So that's what I'm dealing with today. I just got here at 1 and it's only 2. So hey guys, so it is about 4:50 and we are just getting home. Day 2 is done, and I just wanted to have a real conversation with you guys and just kind of like explain things, because this is not how I thought the video was gonna go. I don't necessarily plan for these things because you really can't plan for anything because the days just are each their own, each different. I do similar things each day, but besides the point, I wanted to just share with you guys that I was talking to one of my coworker besties, and we were just like sharing our thoughts about, you know, how we're currently feeling, just checking in with one another. And I'm burned out. I'm getting just like agitated or easily annoyed with my coworkers, and it could just be as simple as them just having a conversation with each other while we're all in the workroom. And my coworkers are already super chatty. They love to chat, they love to talk a lot and engage with each other throughout the whole day, but they're all very loud, and I'm not normally a loud person, and so it can be overwhelming. It can definitely make your stimuli really overexcited, or it's just a lot. And so I worked from home the first half of the day, and then I went into the office the second half, not even the second half, but from like 1 to 4 I went into the office. They're easily annoying me. And like I'm saying, like there's not anything that anybody's like necessarily done to me. It's just whatever. I'm at a point where I'm burnt out. I've been working so much, and it's just been a lot going on with the patients. We've had so many deliveries in the last few months, basically since the end of September, like October, and especially November, and especially this month we've had I think December we've had the most deliveries than we've had all year. So way to end the year with a bang. So I've been trying to have a good work-life balance, which I typically do. And with the holidays, I did have a few less days in November working, but because I don't want discharge planning to get behind, or my patients to not get the quality and efficient care that they deserve, I have been making some compromises with my schedule, whether that's going into the office, whether that's working from home. That's just me working, period, on days that I'm technically scheduled to be off. It's been a lot. I've been just super overwhelmed at work and not able to be as productive as I want to be. I get everything done, but even yesterday I did not comprehend a lot of things that were going on. Like, I had a conversation with one of the case managers for my patient, and after I got off the phone, I was like, I don't even know what was said, what I needed to do, if she wanted me to follow up about something. I don't know. And that's just me being honest. And I forgot to schedule like a ride for a patient, and that's not the end of the world because she didn't really want to come in the first place. I've never done that. Never done that. And so I just know I'm at a point now where I just kind of need to reevaluate things and take a step back. And a lot of our patients actually didn't show up today, which is, it hasn't been usual, but it's not unusual as well. But I just wanted to vent to you guys and let you guys know that each day isn't perfect, and I'm not perfect, and I do struggle sometimes being in this field because everything's just like so fast paced. It needs to be efficient, it needs to be quality, it needs to be accurate, and a lot of medical professionals put a lot of pressure on social workers because I think that they think that we're like these miracle workers, which is a huge compliment, but it's just not the reality of our profession and our capabilities. And sometimes I feel bad for not being able to help my patients or being able to meet the standards or expectations of my medical providers. So yeah, I struggle, I'm burnt out. I just wanted to just share that part with you guys. I know this is really long. I didn't want this to be super long, but I also just needed to just be honest and transparent with you guys that sometimes it is hard working in this field, and I don't get everything done, and I don't meet the standards that I have for myself. And I try not to be hard on myself, but I do know what it's like to be burnt out, and I do know what I need to do in order to address that, to make sure that I'm taking care of myself so that I can be the best worker, co-worker, social worker to my patients, to my staff, and to my organization, and to myself. And so I'm going to be planning some self-care and some quality care for myself so that I can make sure that I'm in this for the long haul and not going into the holidays in a sour mood or in a weird mood. So back to the scheduled program. Hope you guys enjoyed this little segment. So tomorrow's Wednesday, it will be the 22nd, and you guys will see a little bit of footage from that. I also wish that I could just show you guys more, like a lot more of what I do, but because of confidentiality, because of HIPAA, because of respect for my coworkers and staff and my organization, I would need like permission and stuff. It's a lot more complicated, but I hope you guys are enjoying this video so far, and I'll check back in with you tomorrow. Okay guys, so the audio didn't come out as clear as I wanted it to, but I was just going over the schedule today, saying that I was a little worried because our schedule was jam-packed, and it actually was a crazy busy day. We did still have psychiatry, pharmacy, and everything going on today, and I was explaining to you guys that I had some patients in the hospital, and I was going over the hospital census, just checking who I actually had to go over to the hospital to see, and if any of my patients were in labor, which one was. But we'll talk about that a little bit later on in the video. turn of events, my patient's baby actually passed away. So I'm going to her room to send my condolences and to provide support if I can, reassurance that this is not her fault. It's nothing that she could have done better or differently. She's literally one of the nicest patients I've ever encountered in my entire career, her and her husband, and she's achieved and maintained sobriety. And for that, we have to acknowledge and, you know, make sure that she's aware that she can do this. I have support right here in this envelope. I put in some grief support, some support groups, some numbers that she can call to express herself, for her husband to call if he wants to. And I put a note in here as well that we were here for her if she also wanted to engage in more resources or counseling or additional support. So I'm just going over there now to express my condolences to her and to provide her with this information. She may be asleep or may not want to talk, which is completely understandable, and I can respect that. So it's not what I thought that I was going to come into today, but it's a part of the job when you're working in the hospital. You have a life, and then you have death and loss. And so that's what we're dealing with today, is some loss. So I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. It feels weird to leave one room with a parent who lost her baby and then going to another room with a mom who has her baby.
6th floor.
We're pushing through. Hey guys, sorry for the quality of this part of the video. I actually worked this morning. It is Thursday, December 23rd. It is about 3:31 right now, and I am editing the video. Wanted to end off the video because I just was not in the best mood yesterday, as you can probably understand. Myself and my coworkers were just completely taken back and just couldn't comprehend that our patient lost her baby. And obviously our condolences go out to that family, and we know that they are grieving and going through way more than what we are experiencing, and our hearts just go out to them and their family, and especially during this time. And so I worked a little bit this morning, touched base with some of my patients. A lot of them actually didn't come to the office today. It's kind of expected, you know, the day before we leave, and it's the 23rd, so people are like out shopping and stuff, so they don't want to come to the office. So I just wanted to end the video and say thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Like I said, you just never know what's gonna happen. I was not expecting this when I started filming on Monday, but I just wanted to be real and transparent with you guys about everything that's been going on in my head, and it just hasn't been the best week, but we're going to continue to push through and continue to do what we need to do in order to make sure that our patients that we still have are taken care of, and that we can provide a positive impact on people. And this is always a humbling experience. So thanks guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them down in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.